Are they starting?
Yes, it's recording.
Okay. Cool.
Okay. So, HeftyLefty. I actually know who it is. Well, I know who Bounty Hunter is, but I've seen a lot more of HeftyLefty and played him. Apparently, these two go to LVC together. I like this Samus movement I'm seeing so far. I don't know if they've ever played.
I haven't seen them at any other brackets before that I've seen, but at least from the brackets that I've been to, I've seen Hefty been at a bunch before, but I don't think Bounty Hunter's been to a couple of them. At least maybe probably to these tournaments, but
Yeah.
at least not to the SAS Sagas or anything.
Yeah, this is definitely his first Westbrook event. I know this is like the first big breakout public event they've had.
Yeah.
So that kind of explains why we haven't seen it before. But it's pretty even match so far. They're both like playing really good neutral, being really careful with how they're playing.
Oh man, that was insane grab from a good distance, trying to keep HeftyLefty out in a range and still at a long enough range for grabs.
Yeah.
Making him snap back the ledge.
But dead even right now. Go forward air, get him onto the ledge. Oh, good back throw.
I said back throw is going to push it off. Doesn't have flood charge, so he's not going to be able to actually push him off the ledge, but still keeps him managed to have at least a semi-flood charge. Waiting for him to throw out at least a couple fireballs, maybe dip for a forward air if he ever sees a good opportunity on Bounty Hunter off play.
Yeah, that was an interesting bomb he did right off the ledge to kind of catch his recovery. I don't know if I've seen that before against Samus's, but then again, I don't watch Samus a lot, so.
I see, but his Samus seems to have very good movement. I mean, trying to move around with those bombs. Nice clean with down tilt.
I think it was down smash.
Was that down smash?
Yeah.
I was gonna say, that's right. There's an explosion on down tilt. Right,
Yeah,
right.
that was
Yep. But it was still a good cleanup, and I still think that his Bounty Hunter does really have good movement, trying to keep around spacing out on neutral and using his fares and grabs to try and play range.
Yeah.
Projectile play is also really good for him as well, but Hefty also is really good at keeping away distance and trying to cover his ground, trying to get inside.
Yep. Just like you say that, he gets a confirm there, and has a little bit of extra credit, but I know he can kind of pull it back all the way with one combo, so no worries there with Mario.
So hopefully he tries to get a good percent lead, or at least even up the percents on these two stocks, because currently we're even on stocks. So right now I'm thinking that Hefty's probably gonna be able to land some decent hits. Oh man, the double upper into forward air. Nice. That was a clean hit.
Vintage Mario stuff right there.
I was gonna say that's like the classic Smash 4.
Yeah. I didn't expect anything less than that. Get a little bit of momentum here, but that up the out of shield saves Bounty Hunter. So we'll see what happens here.
So still try to get him trade with that plasma blast. I do like to see him throwing off the missiles off ledge, but nice that he's trying to play off his ledge options that he has.
So off air string. Yeah, he's kind of running away with his stock, but I'm sure Bounty Hunter, I know he's a pretty seasoned player, so he can get him one hit and kind of like take the rest of his stock and back to somewhat even with one stock down.
Nice way of keeping Hefty down over there on the ledge, trying to keep those bombs in place. Hefty's going to try and see. He does have a bit of extra credit on Bounty Hunter, but I mean, if he can land some solid hits, I bet you Hefty could probably take that stock. Ooh, trying to cover low. That's scary when you're trying to cover against Mario.
Yeah.
Covering up, trying the inside, maybe that forward smash, not quite connecting. I see, although Bounty Hunter's got a watch coming over top. If Hefty's grounded, he could land a nice solid up smash. Mario does have really quick smash attacks.
He is. That was a really good confirm with the card shot there. I think Hefty's getting a little anxious right now with trying to get the kill confirm. Just hope he doesn't just overextend himself and lose this huge lead he had.
They're starting to even up percents a bit, but I do see that Bounty Hunter's trying to claim as much ground as he can. I say Hefty does like to be more in the air. His playstyle does resort to that, but man, it's close trying to lead up on those Samus attacks. Going for back throw, not quite gonna take him off. Still waiting on the ledge. They waited him out just enough time to keep him out on distance, but I still think Samus can make that back.
Yeah. Let's be careful with that. Bounty Hunter, I mean.
And nice. Good spacing there from Hefty, trying to keep that good back air on.
Very, very close game. One we just had. Hefty being able to secure it out. I think he just needs to get a little less anxious with trying to get the kill. But Bounty Hunter was very composed in trying to bring that back. Had a lot of cool confirms and good movement, as you were saying, too. So let's see how this game 2 goes.
I said Bounty Hunter is also, from what I was noticing, he has a really good ground gameplay. So
Yeah, for sure.
If he's trying to keep a space and he knows that he just needs to stay planted, he can stay planted on a certain area.
Right, for sure.
So he'll throw down those bombs and he'll try and at least keep himself space so that way Hefty can't approach and he can manage to get some charge equipment off. Hopefully seeing those stages we could probably play towards here. I'm still thinking, again, PS2 is always the average. It's best for every character. But I do think that there would be, you could get some good stage opportunities off this, off of picks
Yeah,
and
for
choices.
sure, for sure. Alright, so we're going to game 2, going to Kansas City. I believe that was Bounty Hunter's counter pick. Yeah, that would be Bounty Hunter's counter pick. It makes sense. It's a big stage. It gives them a lot of concern. And also, the edges are close to... Ooh, that was a good read.
Ooh, I see you're trying to link that up into the up smash is an interesting choice. I don't know if that fully connects, but it looked like it was about to. It's a good time to watch on trying to keep him up there. Hefty was really about to link that forward air, but it's not quite connected.
I think if he would have hit the up air, he might have gotten the string to kill, or at least do a lot more damage. So, I don't know, I think it could be a little nervous. Samus and other zoner characters definitely do make it a little hard to play like you're using yourself, so it can make sense seeking this edge guard.
He is really good though at trying to keep people back on stage, as you saw there, but even though wasn't quite able to make it back going towards ledge on that one, still probably able to clean up this kill. Seeing as Bounty Hunter is at a solid 100, almost 110%, 112%. But so trying to clean it up, trying to get him back out off ledge. Not connecting back here. That was, wow, that distance for that up smash was insane. Okay, does manage to put the stage spike.
Yeah, that's unfortunate about part because he was definitely getting some momentum. He could have given them pretty hard, and that would have given him a huge advantage just to kind of sit back and use their projectiles. But fortunately, Hefty was able to get out of it. So we'll see how that's going to rest of the match.
I see that Hefty is trying to keep his way out on stage. He's managing to try and play the projectile game back towards Bounty Hunter, but I see that right now Hefty is still able to keep his stage control. Even those uppers connecting. Oh, and he does manage to link up top. That was a solid link. When linking, what was that, like three up airs, 4 up airs?
Yeah, something like that. There's a reason why HeftyLefty has not lost a West Shore Indoor Zion tournament in like 9 events now. So
this man's got a good record.
Yeah, because of stuff like that.
Oh, that's so unfortunate. See, he was just short of that trying to get back to the ledge there, but I see that he's still managing to keep stocks even, everything's even. But now he's starting to gain some extra momentum. 40% off of. That was ridiculous. Trying to keep him up top, getting those projectiles.
Yeah, that was a hard situation.
I said it was unfortunate because he was stuck in that stun scenario trying to get back up. Oh man, he's linking back into linking those uppers again. He's starting again. No. The down tilt does just try to clip him out. Bounty Hunter's really trying to play the space that way he can get back on stage. Back on, trying to connect everything. He's getting absolutely no charge time. HeftyLefty is really keeping up that pressure.
It's good though. It's good though. He has to keep up that pressure in order not to lose his stock. And, like, because if he gets a charge shot and lands it, I mean, he's been pretty consistent at landing it. It could be the rest of this, or it could change the momentum of the set very heavily.
Oh, most definitely. So trying to keep him boxed out, man. Bounty Hunter is really close to trying to keep those back on, even though now he trades down the ledge. Flood not fully charged yet. Oh man, that was really close to trying to get him back below ledge.
Yeah,
up to it. Does take it. 168%. Solid game.
Yeah, dead. Yeah, this is a crazy set to start off with. This is only the second set we're watching today. So, oh wait, sorry, scroll up. Right, there we go. I can actually read. Okay, so 1-1 here. We're going into game 3. I'm not sure what Hefty's counter pick is. He's definitely going to want something with platforms though.
I was going to say platforms and anywhere he can stay up in the air. That way he's trying to see, because I see that Samus does have a little bit of trouble trying to go like anti-air wise. But I mean, Bounty Hunter does have the movement to try and play people out and get his charge projectile. But HeftyLefty really does benefit from being any of those landings.
Yeah, for sure. So going to the last game of the set, definitely it was two very close games, so no one's really dominating thus far, as you see by the fact that went to game 3. So I'll be interested to see what happens here.
So it's interesting that they're trying to keep they're trying to keep a good neutral position, but that neutral position is really good for Samus.
Yeah, that's very true. That's very true.
So trying to break in, not quite able to throw back any extra projectiles, but HeftyLefty is still managing to keep him playing on ledge. Still going to connect it forward air? No, not quite.
Yeah, I think he would have been able to air it out better before there, so that's probably why he didn't go for it.
I was going to say, he was a little bit on a deeper space, but still trying to keep him boxed out. I see that Bounty Hunter is trying to connect those forwarders. That's going to be scary trying to get back up on the ledge with Bounty Hunter.
Yeah.
Does connect the up B, which sounds pretty far.
Ooh, that was a good little raid there, too. See if he can get the red card. That makes sense, just kind of opposite ledge track.
So keeping him back on ledge. Hefty does manage to break his way in. Breaking him up top. Not quite able to link that back here, but Bounty does have the second jump. Oh, man. Crazy trade with that down tilt trying to get down. He seemed to still land that right as Hefty was dropping back to the ground.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, got him back in free fall. Still not able to point anything out off that.
That was a lot of damage though. So was that a lot. That was a lot of damage on that charge shot too. So see if you can get the stock off. If you can, it's back to even. And I think Hefty will have a lot of stock off. But he has to be careful out of his up. He's out of shield too.
It looks like he's trying to watch him on the ground, but I don't know if he's going to quite be able to pick something up. If Hefty can land forward there, man, that would be absolutely devastating. Trying to keep that people back on. Oh, nice. Good spacing, but not quite, seeing as Samus is more of a heavy character. Not quite sure if heavy as much, but still trying to cover each option back on stage.
He's been playing a lot more scrappy, which I think is what you have to kind of see that this knock away. He's taking it and actually, yeah.
Ooh, nice. That was good. Good cleanup, trying to watch him land back on stage, even though Samus, I see, has some trouble trying to land back.
Yeah,
but
yeah, for sure.
It's the way Samus is for being a more floating character, having a certain set of options. There he goes again with the up B, not quite clipping off the edge.
It's literally back to even now, so that's what he needed to get back in this game. Gets another string there. He definitely has the momentum now after those two crazy strings. But Hunter again doesn't seem like he's losing composure at all. So let's see what happens if he's not stocks. That was a good up B.
I see that was a really nice trade. Still trying to keep Hefty above him. That way maybe he can anti-air. Not quite linking that back air from Hefty, but I still think Hefty can manage his weight. Land some projectiles, probably make his way in with him up air.
That's always such a bad position to be in that part of this, like part of the platform, like just kind of in the center of it, because then it can free your attack option and like up smash you with those characters. But I like how he didn't try to like struggle or Hefty's option there. He started to roll away and just get him to grab the read spot dodge. And then Bounty Hunter just needs one good hit to die on the stock. But he also gets one big hit just like with the charge shot there.
He's still crazy trying to clean him up. Not quite being able to land these. I see Hefty trying to be able to break him out, but man, Bounty Hunter is really good at trying to lock out those ledge options, trying to push Hefty back towards ledge. And I see Hefty has a really hard time trying to keep up heavy string or anything like that without being close to top stage. Still not quite killing.
Yeah.
I say Bounty Hunter, again, he's really using that weight to his advantage. He does have really good DI trying to keep people in, but Hefty, I know, can definitely string some combos together, get some really nasty ones. Trying to get maybe not quite on that back throw.
Yeah, maybe still by this point.
I said he probably might have gotten away with it if he was close to the ledge. I said he's still trying to break it in. Not quite. They're trying to feel each other out, trying to see if they can which direction they're trying to get towards. Oh, he just barely jumps over that charge shot. Back throw? Okay, back throw. Nothing really quite connecting off of. He wasn't close enough to ledge. That's unfortunate for Bounty Hunter.
This is possible. It's hard, but it's possible.
I see it. I definitely see Hefty if he can land a really good couple of strings. He can definitely rack up high.
Ooh, that's a really good air dodge read though.
So trying to rhythm back down, trying to get back on the ledge, not quite being able to get back in.
That's what he needed.
100%.
That's what he needed.
Need a string. Hefty trying to push it with the fork. Oh, and the trade does manage to get him from Bounty Hunter. Not a bad game.
Very good set, very good set.